Many congratulations. Opening the show here at the Masters, a very accomplished performance. How would you assess it yourself?
Doubles went, and yeah, I'm happy with the performance. I got off to an early start. I knew this format, you know, best of three to win a set, you've got to start and find it early. And luckily for me tonight, I found it early and kept with it.
How important is this for you guys? Because this is free ranking money, so to speak, so you can get the season off to a real good start here.
Yeah, it's massive, and like I say, I've played Jermaine so many times and been on the losing end, and I've played well in them games, so I'm due a bit of luck against him. He didn't play as well as he has done in the past, but yeah, it was there for the taking, and I'm just happy to come out on top.
In a busy time for yourself as well, you've changed management stables. How comfortable do you now feel, and do you feel ready to go to the next level?
Yeah, of course, and like I say, that there's a lot of good lads in the same stable, you know. Management great, I get on well, and I have a good relationship with them before we even started the management, and it does help. I'm relaxed going into tournaments, no pressure, just go out and play darts, and that's what it should be about.
It's a dangerous version of Chris Dobey then?
Yeah, why not? You know, I'm gonna practice a lot more and put the time in. You know, now obviously moved house, and now once I get my room set up and the dartboard on the wall, I think I'll be a very dangerous man this year.
Cheers, Chris. Thank you.
Cheers, man.
Well done tonight, Chris. How much work have you actually put in over the last 4 weeks into the World Championship? About a month since you played in the tournament.
See, I had a good few weeks off. Didn't pick the dart up when I lost in the World Championships. Had a few exhibitions, you know, and that's where the practice has been playing on stages and against great players. So yeah, I think I'm using that as practice. But like I said, I've just moved house. Once I get that room sorted, the ball will be open, and I'll be practicing hard, ready, because I want to be back to where I was.
This tournament was a big part of your career and really catapulted you to big things a couple of years ago. Do you think it could be another big week for yourself that can get you back to where you want to be?
Yeah, of course, and there's no reason why it can't. You know, it kick-started my career. When I won this, I got invited to the Premier League, and I think my game just went up and up from there. And yeah, I would love to win it now. It's a ranked event as well, so yeah, it'll be a nice touch if I can go out. I've got a tough little route, I think, leading on, but you only look at the next opponent, and I'll be fully focused on that one.
And even better now it's ranked. Obviously that money on your ranking now, it wasn't the case when you won it.
Yeah, of course, and it's kind of a win-win, you know. Obviously I would have had to defend that last year, and I didn't need to, so yeah, I'm just fully focused going into the end. Like I say, if I can pick up a ranked event, then wonderful. Cheers,
Chris, well played in that match. You got in the Premier League by lifting the Masters a few years ago, then you was out and then back in. What do you need to do in 2026 to get back in for next year?
Just play well on TV. Last year on TV, I done nothing. I know I made maybe one or two quarter-final World Series. I've done well in a couple of the World Series events, but you've got to do it in the majors, and I kind of let myself down. I've done all my work on the floor last year, which if I can turn that around, start playing more consistently on TV, then hopefully put myself in good state for next year.
At the moment, where do you feel like your progress in your career is going? For a long time, the curve was going up and up and up, but it just seems to have flattened out a little bit.
Yeah, just took a little stumble block. I think everybody goes through that, and you've just got to work hard to turn it around. And I worked hard, got myself back in the Premier League the following year, and yeah, I started playing in everything. Last year I didn't play in everything, and this year, well, I got no Premier League and that, so I can dedicate myself to the tour a lot more, and I'll be playing in everything and ready to go again. Cheers, man.
Congratulations, Chris. As we touched on earlier, new management team, new sponsors. Does it feel like a fresh start for you?
Yeah, you could say that, but like I said, I've known them for years, you know. It was kind of an easy decision. I come into it and no pressure whatsoever, go out and play darts, and that's all that matters.
And with the Masters being such a quick fire format, how important was it to start off well, and how pleased were you with your performance in the end?
Yeah, that's it, you know, you don't want to let anybody down, you know. Like I said, there was no pressure, but for me, I just want to go out there and prove that they've made the right choice by signing us, and yeah, to go out and put a performance like that, it was a good start, and I'm happy with that.
And coming to the venue, obviously it's special for so many reasons for you. Does it still bring back all those memories for you?
Yeah, without a doubt. It's what kick-started my career. So yeah, it does bring back good memories. I also won the Pro Tours here, so Yeah, I know I can win in the building, so there's no reason why I can't go out the end of this weekend and do exactly the same. Cheers, man. Thank you.
No, Chris, absolutely clinical display, and treble 19 was certainly a friend tonight. You tempted to stay there or even start there, moving up?
No, you've just got to play the board. You know, if they don't lie, that's my switch, and I'm normally comfortable on treble 19. It's just however the game pins out. But yeah, tonight I went and it was my lucky night.
And 6 into the 9. How excited was you getting?
Yeah, but I went 8 in a few months back, and look how that ended out miles away. No, you know, you always feel confident, and the crowd getting on your side, and yeah, it felt good. It just didn't happen, but hey, I'm in the next round, and there's always a chance of another.
Superb. And it's a fantastic chance to get a wonderful start to the year. What are your ambitions for this year?
Just to obviously better last year. You know, I want to be mixing it with the best in the majors. You know, I didn't have the best of years on TV last year, and it was all on the floor. So if I can turn that around, mix it up by doing well on the floor and on TV, that'll be brilliant. But yeah, my main aim is to start well here.
Well, good luck. Thank you.